Hey y'all. I know I look crazy. One of my friends suggested that I do a makeup video. That's why I am no makeup and hair's all crazy. Um so I am gonna do a makeup video. Um a lot of my products are from a line called Synogens. And some of my makeup is just other stuff, just whatever. But I always use a moisturizer, and I do have a moisturizer from Synergis. I'm just not completely sure where it is right now. Without digging everything out, which I probably should do anyway. Um, Good brushes are always a plus. Let's see here. See if I can find it real quick. Good brushes are always a plus when you're doing your makeup. So I always say invest in some really good brushes. Um, so I am pretty much out, but what I was using is called Silk, and it is my glasses on so I can see because I'm having vision problems already. Um, but it's that's my pore and wrinkle minimizer. That's what the Silk is. Um, and then I have a anti-wrinkle treatment. So it's the anti-wrinkle treatment, and then the Silk. If it's not gonna. Okay, so they're really good. The pore and wrinkle minimizer is really good. Let's see if I've got any left in there. Oh, I have a little bit, but I use it really like right around my nose, where your pores usually are like really big. Because who wants big pores around your nose? And then the anti-wrinkle is, I need to get back into my routine of that one. So I want to use it every night, but like across my head, that weird wrinkle you get right here. I'm gonna put it right there. And underneath and around my eyes. Y'all, seriously, I don't care how old you are. If you're 20, 30, 40, you really need a good skin regimen. And you go, oh, I'm 20 years old. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Um, I'm 43. If you do not start a good skin regimen when you're young, you are not going to have good skin when you're older, unless you just have like really good genes in your family. Like, I was blessed with really good genes, but I've always had a really good skin regimen too. Um, I don't get out in the sun a lot. I mean, in the summertime, we take a vacation here or there, but do you see this? A burn, like a lobster, like a big old red lobster. And that's horrible for your skin. And it increases your chances of skin cancer and everything else. So just be nice to your skin, especially your face, because that's what people see. The first thing people see is your face. And you want to make a good impression with your face. I mean, you can be 20 and look like you're really, really old. And you can be 60 and look like you're 20. I mean, it's just all about taking care of your skin. I mean, even without makeup on, most people don't think that I'm my age. So, but I've taken really good care of my skin over the years and been mindful of wearing big hats at the beach and staying under an umbrella and really trying not to beat my face with the sun. And all of the Synergist products, even the foundation, has an SPF protection in it. Even the lipsticks have an SPF protection on for your lips. Crazy. Yes, your lips can burn. So keep that in mind. We'll get there in a minute. I got all kinds of crazy colors over there. So I don't even know what I'm going to use today. I might use the new one that I just got. So it's called Purple Rain. Some prints up in there. Anyway, I know I'm in a weird mood this morning. I got my shirt on that says I got Mad Ninja skills and stuff. So I'm going to pause throughout this as I start doing this. Like I'll do half my face and I'll pause. When I pause, that's a great time for you to pause and rewind and look at what I just did so that you can do the other side of your face or whatever, or cover something that I just did. So, right now, I am going to put my foundation on, and this is the Synergist Advanced Anti-Aging Foundation. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if it's gonna. You can see I've been using this bottle for about a year. That tells you how long this bottle will last. You do not have to use a lot of it. I also, for stubborn spots, and it might not have made it in here. It didn't make it. It did. Dermacol. I have redness here. I have, y'all can't really see it because of the light in here, but I have a rosacea starburst right here on my cheek, and it will show through everything. Now, this covers it up really, really great, but sometimes this starburst is like as red as my fingernail polish, and it will show through. So on those days, or if I have a blemish or this underneath here is really bad, I will use it to cover that up. So real quick, I'm going to pause and I'm going to do my foundation. Foundation, we're just covering our whole face. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to put my foundation on. Okay, I stopped halfway through because I have put foundation on this half of my face. But you can see I stopped. This is it. That's all the foundation I'm going to use. Seriously, you can tell. No foundation over here. Foundation over here. That's all the foundation I'm going to use. And I'm going to blend it out. And this is the Synergist. It has an anti-aging and it's got an SPF in it. So there. Done. Foundation's on. Okay. I have found the Wonder Brow for my eyebrows. This takes a few minutes to do. You have to be really good at it. I'm just learning how to do this. Not gonna lie. There is also a product that I use from Synergist. If I can find it over. I just dumped my whole everything out. So, and I'm not wearing my glasses. So it's really okay. So you can't see anything without glasses. So this is actually an eyeshadow. And it's called Mocha Java. Now, you can see my eyebrows are kind of red. This will work with my red eyebrows if I go in real light with it. And it will work with blonde eyebrows. But it's not going to give me a very defined eyebrow. If I am going for a very defined eyebrow for like a 50s look, I'm going to use the Wonder Brow. And I think I'm going to use the Wonder Brow today. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see me put this on, unless I move my mirror over. I don't know if I can do that. I might be able to do that. So I'm going to try, if y'all are going to be able to see me do this. It's going to be really difficult for me. I'm going to have to flip my mirror around so I can try to see it in the, kind of ringy. It's kind of dirty. So I can try to see it in the magnified side. And this stuff is, like I said, it's kind of difficult. If you are not used to really doing your brows, you're gonna have my bright light over here. You're gonna have a hard time when you start out with this stuff. Really want to shape your brows when you first start this. I'm only gonna do one, and then I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna do the other one. This is not easy. And the only reason I'm doing my brows right now is because I want to get them out of the way. And then I'm going to go on to highlighting and contouring and everything. I thought that this brush at first was really like hard. It's not. It is like a brush. So you're going in and you're like brushing in your eyebrows. And you're going to want to like follow that line along the inside. I don't know how well y'all can see me doing this, even with my bright light on. See, like I kind of messed up there. So you want to kind of immediately get that off. I have a towel over here, so I'm going to wipe that off. But this, because this stuff dries. And it dries pretty quick. Just saying. So you want to get in your lines. And I kind of start with that inside line, so I know I've got my underneath where I want it. And then you're going to brush out. And keep that little brush where you want, where you have it, so you can kind of brush your eyebrows out into your shape where you want them, because that's where they're going to be. Once this stuff dries, that's where they're going to be. And you may not want to do like your whole eyebrow and then come back and brush. Like brush as you're going through, because that'll help lighten it up some. And get your eyebrows where you want them. See, that lightened that up some. And get your eyebrows where you want them. And I really wish I would have brought a couple Q-tips in here, but I didn't. So that's a really good tip. Keep some Q-tips with you for your cleanup. This, because, but if you questioned it and you thought, I don't know that I want to spend that kind of money on it, spend the money on it. it's worth it. I know it looks kind of funky and watery right now, but it dries amazingly. And then once you powder your face, it looks fantastic. It really does. I mean, look at my eyebrows. This so much matches my hair, and look, I have no eyebrow over here. And it's not going to dry watery looking. It is going to dry where it looks like you have these fabulous eyebrows. And for us, you know, older women of a certain age, some of y'all will get that joke. You really, like, your eyebrows just, at a certain age, your eyebrows start to thin out naturally, whether you do anything to them or not. They just are going to start to thin out. And you're going to be like, oh my God, where'd my eyebrows go? I had eyebrows and then I didn't. So, eyebrow? No eyebrow. Stuff works. And you can rub your eye all day long and it's not going to come off after once it's dry and everything. And then, like I said, once you powder it, it is going to lighten it up some. It is going to look a lot better. So, I'm going to pause. I'm going to do the other one. Okay. I have eyebrows. Yay. Like I said, they're not going to be so dark once I powder them. So, they look a little crazy, but I got Q-tips while I was paused. So, there's that. That's when I'm going to start looking like a clown. And I know we're like at 17 minutes. It does not usually take me 17 minutes to put my makeup on. But since I'm explaining to everybody how to put makeup on, it takes a little longer. When you explain something, it takes a little longer. Usually it takes me 10 minutes to put my makeup on because I'm just going right through everything. So, as a highlighter, kind of going out of my routine today. As a highlighter, when I'm using SeneGence, let's see, where is my SeneGence highlighter? I use the Candlelight eyeshadow, which is really good. And I'm probably going to use it some today. So I'm going to put it up here where I know where it is. But I've gotten to where I use this LA Collection Wet to Dry, and it's light. I need to get another one. But you're going to see, I'm going to start looking like a clown. I really am going to start looking like a clown, y'all. But when you see the finished product of makeup, you're going to go, wow, it's kind of crazy. And I go all up in here. And I am going to use the Candlelight too. And it's not going to look like I have a ton of makeup on. The SeneGence makeup is really, really light. What I'm putting on right now is probably the heaviest of everything I put on. And I don't, like, cake it on. It may look like I have a lot of it on, but I really don't. Like, seriously, there's not that much on there. I'm going to come in along my jawline and down my chin. And there's a reason for that. And across the other side. Usually I would have paused there, but and I'm going to come in under my lip. Go highlight under my lip. And under my nose. And the Cupid's bow. And down my nose. And right there above my eyes. So, clowny looking. That's it. That's it for that. So all done with that. Goes back in the bag. Next, I am going to do my contour, and that's where I'm going to get into my brushes. If you don't do all this, this is what your contour brush looks like. It's thin. It's got an angle. for my contour, if I'm using my liquids. And if you're doing something where you don't need your makeup to come off, Synergist. I'm not doing anything where I don't need my makeup to come off today. So I'm kind of going with my other stuff. We go back to the Mocha Java as a contour if you don't need your makeup to come off. Seriously. I've had a full face of, on vacation, full face of Synergist makeup. My kid fell in the pool. Another kid pushed him under because he was drowning. I jumped in to grab both of them, pulled them both out of the pool, and came back up with full face makeup. The other mom was like, I couldn't have done that. I said, what? She was like, jumped in and had full makeup on when I came out. She said, my makeup would have been ruined. Wasn't so concerned about the kids, more concerned about her makeup. That's okay. So, plus I had my face protected because SPF, everything has an SPF. And it's hypoallergenic too. So if you have allergies, this is the stuff for you. Because I'm allergic to a lot of things. I have to be kind of careful with what I use. So this stuff that I'm using, I know that I'm not allergic to because I've used it. Been using it for a while, obviously. So we're gonna go in with this and Clown. Okay, you're going at your cheekbone and go all the way into your hairline. And then I'm gonna blend it down. And then I'm going to come up here and in my hairline, in your temple, all the way into your hairline. I know, I look like a clown. Seriously, I told you I was going to look like a clown. Now, if I really want something really, really deep looking, I open my mouth, I come down in. Because that's going to give me an even deeper look. This is all going to get blended, y'all. Promise. I'm not going to look like a clown. And then come down along my jawline, chin, and I come back. And take this up into your hairline, your ear and your hairline too. Okay, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to do the other side. That gives you a minute to kind of look and see what I did there. Oh, and I kind of do up here too. Okay, so I'm going to pause and I'm going to do the other side. Okay, look, see, clown, clown. The other thing you can do is if you have like a bigger nose, because I feel like I have a bigger nose, you can take a smaller brush and you can come down the sides of your nose and kind of elongate your nose. I promise you this is all going to blend. And see how that makes your nose look longer? Okay. Promise. I promise this is going to blend, okay? Do this all the time. I never walk out of my house looking like a clown. Now there's a couple of things I use for blush. It really just depends. Synergist has a liquid blush. Again, if you're doing something where you don't need your makeup to rinse off, it's great. I'm not going to use it today because I'm going to be sitting here at home. Probably not even going to do my hair. I don't know. I might pause the whole thing, do my hair, come back, show you what my hair looks like. This is amazing. Super great. I also use this doll tin. And it is also a cream. It's great for a vintage look. Gives you a really great look. I say vintage. I do a lot of vintage looks for those of y'all that don't know. I do a lot of vintage looks. I do a lot of shoots with photographers. I'll do just about any look they want. I had a photographer send me a picture last night of a girl with a purplish hue hair and a leather necklace and leather. Sure. If you want it, I'll do it. Pretty much. I like dressing up. I like being other people. I like being moody. I don't care. I just like dressing up and having fun. That's why I model and act, because it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, so back to what we were doing. I'm going to do my blush next. Now this is where I'm going to blend all this in. Haha, and not look like a clown. So this is my blush brush. It's just a blush brush. And this is what I use for my blush now. The pink is my blush. This almost white creamy color over here is what I'm going to use to blend it all in, okay? And you're going to want to dust your brush between the two so you don't end up pink all over. And then I'm going to come back with this Candlelight and I'm going to highlight just a little bit more because this is going to cover up a lot of my highlight. But I'm just going to highlight through here. So you'll see. So, for blush, most people go, start here. You really are going to look like a clown if you do that. Seriously. So, we're going to start, I'm going to get closer. We're going to start, if you look straight ahead, just past the center of your eye. So, here's your color of your eye. Start just past that, okay? And go back. You do not need a crap ton of blush, y'all, okay? It ain't the 80s anymore. Unless you're going to an 80s party, that's when you're going to need it, okay? And with this, too, I want you to go all the way back into your hair. All the way back into your hair. Does it look like a clown yet? Okay. So, we'll dust that brush off. And I'm dusting it off on a towel. Okay, then I'm going to take that lighter color and I'm going to fill my brush up and I'm going to go over everything. All the contour, all the highlight, all the blush, all the everything. Even this down here. Everything. And you might have to go back in with it a couple of times to get your whole face. Don't forget your powdering on top of this too. Don't pull your nose ring out if you have one of those. It hurts. So try not to like cake your whole face with this because you are going to go over it with powder. But do try to blend everything as much as you can. And you can even go over those eyebrows because they have set now. And you might have to go back over them with that brush just that came with the Wonder Brow, just to brush them back into place if they get messed up. That's okay. That's what you got the brush for. Really make sure you cover up down here and back in that hairline, because if you don't, you'll have a line. You don't want a line. You want that to be blended. So people don't go, you got a makeup line. You want that to be subtle. Okay? So, you're done with that. See, I don't look like a clown. You can't tell. No clown face. No clown face. And you are gonna powder this so it'll help cover it up a little bit more. Lost my place. Eyes. We gotta do our eyes. Okay. So, I use a primer on my eyes. I have found that it does keep my color on a little better, and I use a liquid eyeliner, and my liquid eyeliner, actually not a liquid eyeliner, I use, it's an eyeshadow from Synergist called Onyx, and I use an eyeliner brush to do my eyes, and it's amazing. It's amazing. This is amazing. So I put this on just like I would any kind of eyeshadow. I just come in and I do my whole eye. But that using that Synergist makeup, I come out a little bit where my eyeliner is going to be, and it keeps my eyeliner in place. So if you use a liquid eyeliner or anything, I would suggest using the primer. And this is e.l.f. It's cheap. But, oh my goodness, y'all, it works. It works like crazy. So I'm just going to pause for a second and do my other eye. Okay, real quick before I get too much further into it. This is that Candlelight, and I'm just going to come in with a few dots of it right there. Use my finger, and I'm just going to rub it in. And there are so many uses for the Synergist products. If you can use it on anywhere on your face. You can use your eye makeup on obviously on your, as a highlighter. You can use it on your eyes. You can use it on your lips. You can use it anywhere. You can use your lip products on your eyes. Use it all anywhere. It's great. So I'm going to move on to my eyes. Using anything major. I'm going with real toned down look today. So, and since I used that sealant, I'm just gonna put it where I want this color. This color is only going to be up here. Make sure you take that that other product and all the way up to your eyebrow, because that's where your color is going to go. Take it all the way up where you're going to put it. And then I'm going to do this over here too. I know y'all probably don't see any color because I got funky lighting in my bedroom. And then move on to the next one. And I'm going to put like a pink on my eyelid. And I'm only putting that on my eyelid. Okay. Then, I like this purple color. I don't know why, but I come in with this purple. And I'm just going to put it in the crease. I'm going to do something different with it. Different than what we're used to doing with our eyes. To blend it. So I'll put this brush up. And I'm going to get a bigger brush. Where's my bigger brush? Where'd it go? Which one was I using? I was using this one. I'm just going to get a bigger brush. And I'm just going to kind of blend that in. To that whole corner. And it gives it a different look. So you have a totally different. I'm going to turn this bright light on so y'all can kind of. That's what I'm talking about. It kind of gives you a totally different look. Okay. I'll do that again when we get close to the end. It gives you a totally different look around your eyes. I don't know. This is not for everybody. Not everybody can line their eyes this way. It took me a while to figure it out. It's difficult. So, but you want to go right along your eyelid. And if you're just doing a line, I know that's not what everybody does now, but if you're just doing a straight line, just do your straight line. Just like you would with anything else. Just come straight in and steady-handed, do your straight line. There's your straight line. I'm going to go a little farther than that. I am going to do a little wing. I'm going to draw a little line up. And I'm going to make a little triangle. I'm going to draw a little line coming back in. Oh, that doesn't look like a triangle, does it? Okay. And then I'm going to fill that in. Be careful with that. It could get big on you. Where mine gets big is here. So I'm going to close. I'm going to try to close. I would rather mine get big coming into my eye. Then going away from it. So now I have a little wing. So I'm going to do the other one, okay? I'm going to pause. Okay, so both eyes are done. Little wings. You don't have to have huge wings all the time. Little wings are just as cute. So that's done. I usually use 2 different kinds of mascara. I do use the Synergist Black mascara, and it's waterproof, and I don't do well with a lot of mascaras, so I have to be real careful. So, with it being hypoallergenic, I know that I can wear it. So, first coat on. And sometimes I just use this one. And this is Lash Sense, and it is long-lasting waterproof mascara. This is in black. I don't wear anything but black mascara. And the blacker, the better for me, because I have non-existent eyelashes. Can you tell? I mean, look at the difference between my eyes. I have lashes, I have no lashes. My lashes are really, really light. And this is comparably to what you would get in like very black in the stores. So and depending on what I'm doing, like today, I'm probably just gonna just put the one coat of this on and not do a second coat. If I'm doing something like a photo shoot or going on a movie set or something, I would put another brand over this that would give me like vamped eyes, or I would put false lashes on or something like that. But just hanging out with my fellas today who are playing games on the Fire Stick. You know, those kids that don't have nothing. They're playing video games on the Fire Stick. Gotta love them. Okay, so their eyes are done. So that's that. I took my favorite pressed powder, loose powder, and I turned it into a pressed powder in one of my old compacts. And I know a lot of you know how to do that, but you can take any powder, like if your mascara or if your favorite blush breaks or whatever, you can add alcohol to it and flatten it out and let it dry, and it will harden back up. So I took my favorite loose powder, some of it, and turned it into a pressed powder. So I can now use it, and I don't have to carry a brush and my whole world with me just to cover my face. And I don't have to use much of it. So I don't use a whole lot of this because it's like extra concentrated. And if I used a whole lot of it, I really would look like a hell of a lot like one. So I'm powdered. And our lipstick for today is called Purple Rain. Okay, so I'm going to try this, y'all. See what it looks like. And this is Lip Sense too, so I love this stuff. I love this product because you can wear it like up to like 12 or 16 hours and really not have to worry about it coming off. And you can eat, drink, brush your teeth, whatever. And it's amazing. It really is. I usually wear their classic red. It's called Blue Red. And that's my 50s look. If y'all are interested in any of this stuff, I don't sell it, but my bestie does. And I can get y'all um, in contact with her. Um, she she's who I get all my stuff from. She's my dealer. Um, it's really great stuff. It really is. And I can tell you that my skin's healthier since I've been using the products. My lips are healthier since I've been using the products. When you first start using the lipstick, people do complain that their lips sting. And I had that issue too. But after using it a time or two, and have that issue anymore. And the explanation for that is that it is getting the toxins out of your lips because of all the lips products that we use, chapstick and lipstick. It's got all these toxins in it that this product doesn't have in it. And it does draw all the toxins out. So you do end up with healthier lips. And I can tell if I don't use it for a week or two that my lips start to get dry and funky. And so I try to at least use the gloss. And you do use the color and the gloss. Your first set, it does seem to be expensive when you first buy the set, but the colors themselves are cheaper alone. You don't have to buy a gloss and this one's empty. You don't have to buy a gloss and a color every time you buy something. You can buy, the first time you buy it, you buy a gloss and a color. And then you just buy the colors till you run out of the gloss. Then you can just buy the gloss. So you usually put a couple layers on, 2 or 3 layers on, depending on how much color you want. This is pretty color right now. I want to see what more color is going to look like. It would help if I got more color on it. I kind of like this color. I didn't think I would like purple. It's purple. Okay, so you have to let it dry between layers and not touch your lips, which is hard to do and talk. It's really cool though. Now, I have gloss, but I also have opal gloss, which has got this kind of like shimmer to it. I don't know if you can tell that. I'm going to use this on top of it and see what it looks like. Instead of just gloss, because you can see what it looks like. And then they have a matte color that you can use. They have a matte gloss that's just that will make it a matte color. I don't want a matte color on this, but this red is usually what I wear. It matches my nails. Because I do dress 50s most of the time. This video has gotten kind of long, so I'm probably not going to do my hair. Because y'all seen my hair on other videos. You know what my hair looks like. When I do 50s hair. So once this is dry, you put your gloss on to set it. And then, like, before you eat, you put some more gloss on, just kind of set it so you're, and sometimes you have to retouch just inside here because it will wear off when you eat sometimes. That's like it. And for me, that's better than having to re-put on your lipstick every time you eat, just personally. So we're going to try it with the Opal Gloss. I'm just going to turn it a different color. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. It's still kind of purple. Yeah, but with a shimmer. And with my red hair. So, I'll turn my bright light on so y'all can see. I am full face makeup. And my Purple Rain lipstick. And I really don't look overly made up. I could have, without explaining all this to everybody, I could have done this in probably, I don't know, 15 minutes max. Just rushing through it. But explaining takes a little longer, as we all know. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you want a more vamped up look with more color to your eyes, bigger wings, different lip color, whatever, just like, hit me up down there in the comments, and I'll do another video. I'll do a hair video if you want. Just like, hit me up in the comments, let me know, and I'll pull something together for you. Bye.